welcome everyone to the Asian American Community Congressional Candidates Forum. We are your co-moderator today for this afternoon. He is my partner in school.
大家好，我係古林嘉，大家好嗎？歡迎大家來到今天的活動。跟住我用國語講，我的名字叫古林嘉，我是 KTSF 26台的主播，還有記者。今天非常榮幸跟大家一起來參與今天的這場論壇活動。My name is Lin Ku. I'm the reporter and anchor with KTSF TV Channel 26. It's my pleasure to be here, be part of the forum.
大家好，我係陳子欣，我係《星島日報》美西版副總編輯。Everyone, hello. My name is Joyce Chen. I'm the Deputy Chief Editor for Xingtao Daily Western Edition. And here we are going to thank you, the co-host for this forum.
And before our discussion, let me introduce the co-host and our partner. Thank them to host this event. The co-hosts including Chinese American Democratic Club, 华裔民主党协进会，请拍手。谢谢。Eddie Democratic Club, 李梦贤民主党俱乐部。还有谢谢 Rosepad Asian American Club 白兰亚裔协会。
We also want to thank you to our partners. We have two partners today. First is Consolidated Chinese Benevolent Association. 我哋都要多謝今次活動嘅伙伴機構。第一個就係中華會館。Second is Communities One 社區合一。而家我哋要請啲 co-hosts。First, we need to introduce our co-hosts for a short speech on the stage. The first one will be Chinese American Democratic Club. 我哋請啲主辦方上嚟簡單發言。第一個係華裔民主黨協進會。The whole forum will be conducted in bilingual, so Chinese and English.
大家好 so happy to be here. My name is Lawrence Lee. I just got recruited to speak for our president of CADC, Josephine Zhao. So happy to be here. My name is Lawrence Lee, Lam Chuk Sai, Lim Wo Shu. I'm a board member of CADC for the past several years. CADC, founded in 1958, has spent 7 decades empowering the Chinese American community and uplifting families and young people here in San Francisco. As the oldest Chinese American political club in the United States, CADC has long been at the forefront of advancing civil rights, fighting discrimination, and more recently, stopping the Asian hate movement. For 67 years, CADC has been a strong advocate for excellent and equitable public schools. The club fought against racial segregation in public schools and pushed for language access in the San Francisco Unified School District. We believe public education is the great equalizer and essential to the future of our children. CADC also supports balanced and effective public safety policies. We believe in second chances. We also believe in accountability for young and repeat offenders, because every family deserves to live in a safe and thriving city. Thank you.
咁我用中文再講多一次。咁各位好啦，我係Selina， 中文叫朱慧。咁我係華裔民主協進會，就係 CADC 嘅副主席。咁 CADC 呢個組織呢，就喺1958年嗰時成立嘅。咁近70年嘅時間入邊，一直致力於賦予華裔華人社區，並支持三藩市嘅家庭同埋年輕一代。作為全美歷史最悠久嘅華裔俱樂部 ，CADC 長期喺度推動民權、反對歧視嘅前線。近年都積極支持停止仇視亞裔 （Stop Asian Hate） 嘅運動。咁67年嚟呢 ，CADC 一直都係優質並支持公平公立嘅教育，堅定嘅 提倡者。咁本會我哋都參與咗反對公立學校嘅種族隔離制度同埋推動咗三藩市聯合校區 SFUC 嘅語言服務同埋語言資源。我哋相信公立教育係促進社會公平嘅重要基石，都係孩子未來成功嘅關鍵。咁 CADC 同時都係支持同埋平衡有效嘅公共安全政策。我哋相信全部啲人都應該有第二次機會，但係如果對於重複嘅暴力犯罪嘅人都必須追究責任，因為每一個家庭都應該生存同埋生活在一個安全繁榮嘅城市。多謝各位。
Okay, and next let's welcome at the Democratic Club 李梦贤民主党俱乐部。
Hi everyone. I'll keep it short. My name is Thomas Lee. I'm really proud to be the president of the Asian American Pacific Democratic Club. We're really excited to have this forum here today. Thank you so much for the candidates, and thank you so much for our media co-hosts for participating today. A long time ago, I participated in a San Francisco mayoral debate, and I remember really distinctly in Chinatown that among the candidates, they were attacking each other, but there was one candidate that did not attack. He told the story of why people should vote for him, and his story really resonated with residents. His name is Ed Lee, and he is a man who led with civility. And a word of note to all the candidates, I hope you guys lead with Mayor Ed Lee in mind and lead with civility today as you tell your story as to why people should vote for you. 大家好，我係李君傑，好榮幸今日同你哋參加喺今日嘅活動嘅辯論。我係李曼賢亞太裔民主黨協會嘅主席。好多時我想分享一個故事。好多年前咧，我記得喺華埠咧有一個三藩市市長辯論咧，有好多候選人會攻擊大家，但係咧有一位就冇攻擊，佢嘅名係李曼賢。李曼賢市長嗰陣時咧係好好嘅，佢會講佢自己嘅故事，幾解啲市民應該選佢，同埋佢點樣可以服務社區，所以佢好感動啲市民就話華埠支持佢，所以我想同大家啲候選人今日喺台上講話記得李曼賢嘅説話，記得講你自己嘅故事，記得講俾大家聽點解我哋應該支持你。多謝大家。
Thank you. Last but not least, we have Rose Park Asian American Club。第三個就係亞裔白蘭亞裔協會。多謝。
大家好，我叫李永富，係白蘭亞裔協會嘅主席。Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jeremy Lee, and I'm president of the Rose Pack Asian American Club. Our club continues the legacy of Rose Pack, who spent her life ensuring that the Chinese community and communities across San Francisco had a voice when government made decisions about them. Auntie Rose believed our community deserves to be heard and respected. Immigrants, seniors, SRO families. Today's event shows the strength of our community. I am proud to stand with CADC and the Ed Lee Democratic Club. We may not always agree, but today we are united. The Chinese community deserves to be educated and informed, and all three clubs have worked very hard over the past several weeks to make this event possible. Thank you to the candidates for recognizing the importance of our community and for speaking directly to our residents in their native language. I have great hope for the future of San Francisco and for the future of our community. 多謝。
大家好，我叫詹卓瑩。大家好，我叫張翠妍，我係白蘭亞裔協會嘅秘書。我哋今日嘅協會咧係繼承白蘭女士嘅精神，佢一生咧都係為咗我哋嘅社區發聲音，然後佢喺三藩市為咗好多我哋嘅社區爭取機會，補缺我哋政府作出 決定嘅時候呢，係聽住我哋嘅聲音去做決定㗎。今日呢個活動呢，係反映到我哋社區嘅力量。我好榮幸呢，可以同華裔民主黨協進會同埋李孟賢民主黨協會一齊舉辦呢個活動。我哋平時呢，可能唔會有可能會有真係唔同意嘅冇即係呢個同一樣嘅意見，但係我哋今日係一齊合作。華人社區呢，我哋係應該有更多嘅資訊，需要清楚了解政策同選舉。所以過去呢幾個星期呢，我哋3個團隊都好努力，先可以辦成今日嘅活動。多謝每一位嘅候選人重視我哋嘅社區，願意為我哋嘅居民熟悉嘅語言同大家直接交流。我對三藩市嘅未來，對我哋嘅社區嘅未來充滿希望。多謝。
Thank you to our 3 co-host organization. And one housekeeping rule for the audience: please silence your electronic device, including your cell phone. 多謝我哋3個主辦單位。各位，多謝你哋參加。不過為咗保持呢個會場安靜，請你將呢個電話靜音。Now is the time for our candidates' opening statement. It's the rule of our meeting. We have 1 minute limitation for English, and then for 1 minute for the Cantonese interpretation. 而家我哋進行呢個候選人嘅開場白。大會嘅規則就係1分鐘嘅英文同埋1分鐘嘅廣東話翻譯。我哋次序就按佢哋嘅姓氏呢個字母排列嘅。So the order will be your last names alphabetic order. First, we're going to welcome Choi Kat Kapirati. Choi Kat. Thank you.
大家好，我係Choi Kat。My parents came to this country with only $8, but because of their sacrifice and a great public school education, I was able to attend Harvard University. I came to San Francisco in 2009 and helped build the tech company Stripe as a founding engineer. That made me wealthy, but I watched my neighbors struggle to afford to live here. The American dream that my family achieved was dying, so I left tech to fix it. I led technology for the Bernie Sanders campaign in 2016 and then started an organization to challenge corrupt politicians. I ran AOC's congressional campaign in 2018. And as her chief of staff in Congress, I wrote the Green New Deal. That led to the largest investment in climate action and union jobs in history. I'm raising a family in San Francisco. I have a daughter in Chinese immersion school. I want her to grow up in a city where everybody has the opportunity to succeed. But I've seen firsthand how corruption in Congress stops that. I'm running to end the corruption and change the Democratic Party to create a society that works for all.
大家好，我係蔡特。我父母當年喺印度移民到美國嘅時候，身上只係得8蚊。佢哋靠節衣縮食，同埋得到我嘅優質公立學校嘅培育，我可以進入哈佛大學就讀。喺2009年，我嚟到三藩市，並以創始工程師嘅身份協助建立科技公司，佢嘅名叫做 Stripe。我白手興家 ，Stripe 讓我擁有我應得嘅財富，但我亦都睇到身邊嘅鄰居為咗喺呢度嘅生活係好辛苦咁掙扎。我同我屋企人曾經實現咗去美國夢嘅機會，正係消逝，因此我決定離開科技界。我希望有一日可以改變呢個現狀。2016年，我負責桑德斯競選團隊嘅科技工作。之後，我創立咗一個組織，專門挑戰貪腐嘅政客。2018年，我帶領歐海秀，一個全無政治背景嘅新人，去參選紐約國會議員同埋佢嘅競選團隊。並喺佢當選之後進入國會，擔當佢嘅幕僚長。我喺國會贊助綠色能源政策，最終成為。
Thank you.
Thank you.
Time is up. Next, let's welcome Tony Chen。下一位有请陈诗敏。
大家好，我係陳思敏，第一區視參市。Hi everyone, it's good to see everyone here. We're running for Congress because we're here to fight for working families. I came to San Francisco's Chinatown when I was 13 years old with my single mom and a younger brother. We did not speak a word of English, but here we are. We took roots and we thrived. And today I am your budget committee chair, have been fighting for working families in San Francisco and making sure that we have a balanced budget and not leaving anybody behind. But we know that it's not enough because the Trump administration's been cutting our healthcare, cutting our education, and also putting ICE on the streets, hurting our immigrant community. This is the reason why we are running for Congress. We want to take the voice from San Francisco for the working people all the way to Washington, D.C. 大家好，我係陳思敏，第一區視參市。我哋今日參選國會議員，因為我哋要爭取權益，為工薪家庭去爭取權益。我係13歲嚟到三藩市嘅華埠，同我嘅單親媽媽同我嘅細佬，我哋喺呢度生活，但係嗰陣時我哋一句英文都唔識得講，但係我哋有機會喺呢度生活，能夠直至到今日，我能夠成為市參市，甚至乎係成個城市嘅經濟預算主席。身為經濟預算主席嘅時候，我哋確保我哋嘅經濟能夠支持我哋嘅公職家庭，讓每個人都能夠喺三藩市安居樂業。但係我哋睇得到特朗普總統削減我哋嘅醫療服務，削減我哋嘅教育，甚至乎係讓呢啲移民執法者傷害我哋嘅移民社區，亦都係因為咁樣，我哋決心去成為國會議員，去參選。讓我哋爭取權益，為我哋嘅社區，為我哋嘅公職家庭，從三藩市去到 Washington DC 去爭取權益。多謝。
Hi, next we have Marie Harabel。第三位，我哋有許小慧。
你好，又係開小慧。Wow, I guess I did. 你好，又係。Operator error. All right. 你好，又係開小慧。I'm Marie Rabiel, and I'm running for Congress because I think we need to bring more common sense leadership to our government. Our problems are best solved when we bring people together and lead with pragmatism, just like Daniel Lurie has done. I was an early supporter of his, and that is what I want to do for you in Congress. Chinese Americans have shaped our city, from engineers, teachers, attorneys. You have shaped our city, and you have a place in my office when I am in Congress. I want to bring the people that I have worked with, that I have stood side by side with in fighting Chesapeake, fighting for algebra in schools, fighting to keep merit at Lowell, one of the leaders of the recall of the school board members. We have stood shoulder to shoulder in these fights, and I look forward to working with all of you, the people that I have worked with in this room, when you send me as your representative to Congress.
我係許曉慧，我要將有常識嘅行為帶去我哋嘅政府嘅管理上面，將實際嘅行動帶俾政府，就好似羅偉市長咁樣。我係羅偉市長嘅早期支持者，我覺得華人社區係影響到我哋成個三藩市，無論喺工程、教育定係律師方面，都影響咗我哋嘅城市，亦都影響我哋嘅未來。我要將同我喺埋一齊嘅呢啲咁嘅華人朋友，同我一齊去罷免博設施，去改變公立教育，保持諾威爾高中擇優錄取， 罷免教委嘅呢一啲所有嘅朋友帶埋一齊去到華盛頓，去到國會，去改變我哋個國家。
Thank you. Let's welcome Scott Wiener. 下一位有請威善高。
大家好，我係參議院威善高。I'm Scott Wiener, and it's an honor to represent our community in the state Senate. Working together, we have fought for more housing and to make housing more affordable. We have fought for expanded access to health care and to protect health care from the assaults from the federal government, including making sure that we fund acupuncture benefits under Medi-Cal. We have fought together to protect funding for public transportation so that people can get around on Muni and BART. We have protected education funding, K through 12, UC, CSU. We have reinstated 8th grade algebra and fought for good education for our kids. We have fought to protect our immigrant communities from the assaults that they are experiencing. Immigrants make our city what it is. And we have fought for public safety, pushing back against anti-AAPI hate, fighting against vehicle break-ins, and all of the public safety challenges we have. I have delivered resources for this community, whether Chinese Hospital, Chinese Culture Center, Hua Mei School, Portsmouth Square, and I will always fight for this community in Congress. Thank you.
大家好，我係威善高，我係周參議。我一直咧喺度為大家去爭取我哋一個住房，希望我哋嘅住房係可以負擔。我哋又去爭取我哋嘅保健，希望呢個保健大家都可以獲得，同埋我哋希望爭取呢個針灸可以成為係我哋白卡入邊可以保障嘅一個項目。同埋我哋又要去爭取我哋嘅交通費用，希望可以令到我哋嘅市民可以出入好方便。仲有我哋為我哋嘅教育去爭取我哋嘅幼稚園到12年班嘅教育，為我哋嘅 UC 同埋US 即係州立嗰個州大學校，同埋我哋為咗呢個代數進入我哋嗰個8年級。仲有我哋仲要為我哋嘅移民爭取，因為我哋唔希望個移民受到攻擊，因為佢係我哋城市建設嘅重要一部分。同埋我哋繼續去反對亞裔仇恨。
Thank you, everyone. Now we're going to announce the rules for this forum. 而家我哋再介紹一下今次論壇嘅啲規則。For the equity of simplicity purpose, candidates will answer questions based on the simple rotating order. 而為咗公平同埋簡潔起見咧，候選人回答問題嘅時候就係輪流次序嘅，就係頭先已經呢個賽特第一個，咁下一個就會由陳思文開始咁樣輪住。第二就係 candidates should refrain from referencing or attacking other candidates, or you will be interrupted. 候選人應該避免提及或者攻擊其他候選人，否則就會被打斷佢嘅發言。And the moderators may issue a warning if a candidate's interpretation appears materially different from the candidate's original statement. In such cases, the moderator will ask the official interpreters provided by the co-host to immediately provide a proper interpretation. 如果主持人認為候選人嘅口譯內容同候選人嘅原意出現咗實質上嘅差異，就會收到重組翻譯嘅警告，並由主辦方嘅官方傳譯員立即作出正確嘅翻譯。
Two more quick one. If a candidate's interpreter receives 3 warnings, moderators may require the candidate to use the official interpreters for the remaining of the program. 如果某位候选人的口译员累计收到3次重新翻译的警告，那么剩下的时间该改由主办方所提供的翻译员。And also, candidate will receive 30-second, 15-second, and time is up notice. 候选人发言会收到30秒、15秒以及时间到的提示。
Okay, we'll let the question start. This one will start from Connie. The United States has historically been a nation of refugee and new beginnings for people seeking opportunities and survival. Yet, under the current administration, we saw the hostile tactics towards other countries. Do you believe the United States is still that shining beacon of the West? How should our country engage with the rest of the world moving forward? 我哋都知道美國歷來被視為一個為尋求機會同生存嘅人提供庇護同埋新開始嘅國家。然而喺現任政府之下，我哋都睇到對其他國家採取咗較為敵對嘅做法。你是否認為美國仍然係而家西方世界嘅明亮燈塔？未來我哋嘅國家應該如何同世界其他國家互動同埋合作？
Donald Trump is the biggest threat to our national security and to our global security. That because of Donald Trump, that the United States' role, long-standing role as an agent for peace and support, not only for our people, but really for our all the allies and countries around the globe, we have significantly lost our standing. And this is the reason why in Congress, we must take back that power of oversight to hold the Donald Trump administration accountable. And one of the things that we also must do immediately, I will be supporting and pushing in Congress, is to restore the funding for USAID. We know that USAID has prioritized humanitarian aid for our allies, for other countries. It has been a long-standing ways for the United States to maintain peace, not just for between us and other nations, but really nations all around the world. This is critical. And I also believe that when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, it is about people to people. We need to make sure that as people, we need to continue to be welcoming. 我相信特朗普總統其實係我哋全國同埋我哋世界上嚟講係最大嘅一個安全性嘅威脅。佢威脅到我哋國家嘅安全，威脅我哋世界嘅安全。所以，如果係身為一個國會議員，我哋必須能夠要求特朗普總統對我哋有責任，要對佢有問責。亦都係因為咁樣，我相信我哋亦都要係繼續嘅支持美國上咧，佢所謂一個安全嘅同埋去支派一啲援助喺其他嘅國家去支派一啲援助食物又好或者醫藥又好嘅一啲援助，我哋應該係繼續去支持呢啲唔同嘅援助，因為我相信美國係應該係以和平為主，我哋嘅責任係為和平嘅世界和平，唔單止係國內嘅和平，亦都係全世界嘅和平。我相信呢個係我哋嘅責任。
To answer your question, yes, America still is the shining beacon around the world. This is the country that people flock to and don't want to leave. We are a country of immigrants. This country welcomes people, brings them in, and gives them an amazing opportunity for a better life that you cannot find anywhere else in the world. In order to maintain our leadership, we need to focus on diplomacy going forward. We need to bring other countries along with us, but we also must focus on encouraging more immigration to this country with H-1B visas, and we need some reform there. I do think we need some reform of our immigration system so that more people can come here legally and be contributing members of our society, add to the richness of our society, and also have that amazing opportunity for a better life. Thank you.
係嘅，我認為美國仍然係全世界嘅燈塔，好多唔同國家嘅人嚟到我哋呢度，然後就唔走啦。移民係喺呢度係受到歡迎嘅，因為喺其他世界任何一個地方都揾唔到咁樣嘅機會。我係希望我哋會擴張合法嘅移民，可以將其他國家嘅移民帶嚟我哋呢度，係鼓勵更多嘅 H1B 嘅簽證。 鼓勵所有嘅合法嘅民眾嚟到參加我哋，去使到呢度有一個更好嘅呢個生活。
The United States has always been a beacon, and Trump is trying to destroy that, and we need to stop him. Immigrants make our country better. My great-grandparents fled here from Eastern Europe and Russia, fleeing anti-Jewish violence, and waves of immigrants over time have come here to make lives for themselves, and they make our country better, and we should get back to that. We need to end the reign of terror against immigrants in this country. Trump is trying to undermine our democracy. He is supporting tyrants around the world, including Putin. He is alienating our allies, trying to destroy NATO. He is starting wars, the latest in Iran, an illegal war that is going very, very poorly for this country. And we are in a moment in time where the United States needs to play a leadership role around climate change, working with countries around the world, AI, fostering economic prosperity, fostering health, investing in health. Instead, Trump is pulling back. We need to get him out of office, take back Congress, and restore American leadership and restore that beacon on the hill.
Uh, 美國仍然係一個其實一路以嚟都係一個閃亮嘅燈塔，但係咧，川普咧就喺度想毀滅佢。咁我哋咧就係、其實我自己都係嚟自一個移民家庭，我嘅祖父輩咧係嚟自東歐同埋俄羅斯。咁我哋係為咗逃避呢個反猶太嘅嗰個生活嚟到呢個國家，令到我哋嘅生活過得更好。但係咧，川普同埋好似普丁咧，就係、一個好嘅麻煩人。咁佢咧就係、去破壞我哋嗰個NATO 呢個組織，甚至咧去對伊朗展開一個非法嘅戰爭。咁所以咧而家係一個特別嘅時刻，所以我哋而家咧要再係培育翻我哋應該要有嘅一啲領導才能同埋我哋應有嘅一啲健康啊，咁所以我哋咧要將川普踢出呢個行政辦公室，同埋咧將我哋嘅經濟健康嘅經濟重做翻嚟，重塑翻嚟。
America is losing its standing in the world, and yes, Donald Trump is supercharging that with a new war in Iran and dragging us into World War III. We have to be clear, this predates Donald Trump. We've had a failed foreign policy under Democratic and Republican administrations that's believed that we should use our military might to subjugate the rest of the world, and that's been disastrous. Millions of people have died. We have a bloated and corrupt Pentagon right now, and we've lost our standing in the world. We need a new foreign policy. In Congress, I will fight to take the power of declaring war back into the hands of Congress, slash our military budget, end U.S. interventionism abroad, and create a new foreign policy based on respecting the sovereignty of nations, based on peace, and based on using aid to develop new relationships and alliances. There has been a bipartisan consensus for war amongst people. People do not want a bigger military budget. Only 16% of Republicans and only 3% of Democrats want more money in the military, and yet we just passed a $900 billion defense budget with 115 Democrats voting for it. The only way to change from a bipartisan consensus for war to peace is to replace the corrupt Democrats and Republicans advocating for it.
我要講就係川普嘅政權同埋團隊咧，係對呢個參與呢個戰爭咧做咗好多影響到全世界嘅嗰個安全嘅。咁我覺得就係話，我哋應該有一個係新嘅外交措施，而呢個新嘅外交措施咧係應該係受到國會嘅推行，而令到去保障我哋嘅人民，同埋亦都係要我哋確認到咧，只有15% 嘅呢個民主黨 同埋係好少數嘅共和黨，佢哋係好支持呢個軍事嘅呢個費用嘅。我希望能夠削減呢個軍事費用，係將呢個重新擺落去有用嘅資源，呢個就係我覺得我哋係需要去做嘅。
Thank you. Thank you for candidates and the interpreters. The second question will start from Marie. It's about immigration. While the immigration enforcement is under the spotlight, and we would like to focus on immigration reform and protecting family-based immigration pathway. So what kind of reforms would you support to modernize the immigration system while protecting family reunification visas and permanent residency? 我们这个问题是有关移民，在移民执法经常成为焦点的同时，我们希望把讨论的重点放在移民制度的改革，以及如何保障以家庭为基础的移民途径。您会支持哪些改革，以在现代化移民制度的同时，保护家庭团聚签证与永久居留权的申请途径？
Thank you. The family reunification process is a beautiful tradition that allows families to reunite. Our process right now is lengthy and it causes families to be separated for much longer than necessary. So I think a lot of this focuses on modernizing the system and truly looking at citizens who have come here, naturalized citizens who have come here, who are contributing members of society, who have come here and done their part legally to make it much easier for them to bring their families here, their relatives here, so they can be together in the United States. I think that is a wonderful way to enhance our immigration system. I also think the H-1B visa process needs to be streamlined. There have been some problems with that recently, and that is a great way to bring very talented and skilled people, which is what our country has been built on.
First,
Thank you. 我覺得家庭聯合嘅呢一個移民咧係一個好好嘅傳統嘅方法去聯合我哋嘅家庭嘅，但係呢啲途徑咧都係好長，係將我哋嘅家庭咧分開咗，比需要嘅時間更長嘅時間先可以移民過嚟。我覺得應該係將呢個過程現代化、歸化嘅民眾嚟到呢一度係貢獻咗俾我哋社會係合法咁樣去做佢哋嘅事情嘅話，咁我覺得應該係可以多啲將我哋嘅家庭帶過嚟。呢一個係一個好好嘅方法去團聚同埋帶嚟更多嘅家庭。我同時亦都認為 H1B 嘅改革係非常之需要嘅，係將可以更多嘅有才華嘅人咧留喺我哋國家。
First, we have to put a stop to Trump's attack on birthright citizenship. I'm proud that birthright citizenship started right here in Chinatown out of a case that went to the U.S. Supreme Court, and we need to protect it. We need a pathway to citizenship. When people say, oh, just do it the legal way, there really is not much of a legal way anymore. In the 1980s, we created a path for the millions of people in this country who have been contributing to this country and had no path to citizenship. We gave them a path. We should do that again for so many hardworking immigrants in this country. We need to make sure that DACA recipients have a path to quick citizenship. We need to restart the green card program, which has been destroyed by this administration. And we need to get rid of ICE and move that function back to the Department of Justice, which is where it was before 9/11, and make sure that the Department of Justice is more independent of the president so that we end the reign of terror.
其實我哋應該從嗰個移民出生權嗰個公民權係喺呢度開始係因為川普佢已經係想去制止呢一個公民權。 咁我哋應該係去制止佢再去做，同埋我哋咧就係要好似去上訴法院嗰度去將呢一個推翻，咁同埋咧就係我哋仲有好多呢啲嗰啲合法嘅方式，好似1980年呢個係百萬移民嘅嗰個途徑，咁咧就佢哋想取消呢一種做法，咁我哋要將佢攞翻嚟，同埋嗰個 DACA 咧應該繼續係俾佢哋即係嗰個 DACA 就係嗰個兒童即係入嚟嗰陣時候係冇移民身份嘅，但係我哋要俾佢即係合法移民嘅。咁其實咧川普喺度猛喺度摧毀我哋呢個移民嘅政策，所以我哋咧而家要將呢個 ICE 咧將佢推翻，咁同埋咧要將呢一個總統對移民嘅獨立權分開。
Number one, we have to protect birthright citizenship and also protect naturalized citizens. My parents are naturalized citizens, and right now, Trump is investigating the naturalization process. They called me just a few months ago, worried, wondering what they should do about this. And I'll fight to make sure we protect that. Second, we're going to have to hold ICE accountable. We have to make sure ICE agents know that when Democrats are in power, we will hold them accountable. Right now, there have been over 2,700 constitutional violations by ICE agents. I will make sure they're held accountable for that. I'll also make sure we claw back the $75 billion that we gave to ICE. ICE has the same budget as the military of Canada right now. We should be using that money to invest in housing, education, and transportation here. And finally, we have to expand the legal ways to get to this country. When my parents came to this country, we used to recruit people around the world to come here. We were such an optimistic nation. We actually had offices all over the world begging immigrants to come. That's how my father got here. A friend of his took him to an immigration office in Calcutta, where a staffer pitched him on the American dream, and he applied for a visa, and then he got it 2 years later. That's possible to build again if we build an optimistic and growing nation.
我覺得我哋要重新檢視我哋呢個申請入籍嗰個過程問題，因為我覺得川普政府咧，佢係將呢個入籍嘅過程係嚴厲化咗嘅。第二咧，我亦都係覺得我哋應該係優化咗我哋申請綠卡呢個程序，同埋我亦都係好相信我哋美國一直都係好歡迎優秀嘅人才嚟移民嘅我哋呢個國家，就好似我以前嘅父母都係得到一個好容易歸化美籍嘅話嚟到呢個國家，所以我認為佢哋而家花咁多呢啲咁樣嘅資源去擺落去呢個移民局嗰度捉呢啲移民，我希望將呢啲咁嘅資源咧放咗喺教育、放咗喺房屋呢方面，大大提高我哋市民生活上嘅水準。多謝。
From day one, Trump administration has threatened our birthright citizenship, our naturalized citizenship, but we know what to do in San Francisco. We are a sanctuary city. We know why we're a sanctuary city, because our immigrant community has contributed to the greatness of this city. We know what to do, and as your budget committee chair, we know that when Trump threatened us, we have invested additional funding to our immigration legal fund. We have invested in ways that to support people so that they have pathways to citizenship. We know that we must invest in our immigrant community. And so in Congress, that's what we will do to make sure that we will continue to invest in pathways to citizenship. And what does that mean? It means that we invest in legal support, like the way we do in San Francisco, and that we also know that the application fees to immigration status, green card and all kinds, has really significantly increased. We want to provide that subsidies. It is where we know we got to support our immigration community, not only through legal resources, but also to support with application subsidies. 特朗普首先威脅我哋嘅出生喺美國出生嘅公民權，亦都威脅我哋入籍嘅公民權。但係喺三藩市，我哋知道我哋係一個被 哋嘅貢獻係有幾咁大，讓三藩市能夠成為今日嘅城市，亦都係咁樣，亦都因為咁樣，我哋知道要投資翻喺我哋嘅移民社區度。身為你嘅經濟預算主席嘅時候，當特朗普威脅我哋就更加嘅去投資翻去支持我哋嘅移民社區，我哋撥款去支持提供法律嘅援助。我哋亦都因為係咁樣，我哋身為國會議員喺國會嘅時候，我哋會繼續嘅去幫助我哋嘅移民成為公民，去繼續去提供撥款法律援助，亦都知道申請身為公民嘅嗰個費用越嚟越高啊！我哋亦都要提供一啲資助去減低呢啲費用，先至能夠真正去幫到我哋嘅移民社區。
Okay, now we come to the third question. We'll start from Scott. Nancy Pelosi has been a strong supporter of Taiwan, also pushing for arms sales to Taiwan in her tenure. And in 2022, she became the highest-ranking U.S. official to visit the island in 25 years. Do you agree with her actions? If elected in Congress, will you be doing the same or something different? 呢個問題我哋就從威士高開始。我哋知道現任國會議員普洛西一向就堅定支持台灣，包括推動對台軍售。佢喺2022年成為25年來最高級別嘅美國官員訪問台灣。你是否同意佢嘅做法？如果當選咗國會議員，你會繼續咁做，定係會有唔同嘅做法？
I do support Nancy Pelosi's decisions, and she's a strong, amazing leader, and she can go wherever she wants. And so she chose to go to Taiwan, and I support that. I also support her fight for human rights in Tibet and among the Uyghurs. And so I stand with Nancy Pelosi. The U.S.-China relationship is incredibly important, and we need to work together on climate, on economic prosperity. We should not have trade wars. We need to work together. But there are also differences. And the U.S., I support the U.S. policy to support Taiwan's defense. I support the sale of defensive arms to Taiwan. I do not think that Taiwan should be conquered. But we also have to make sure we don't get to the point where there is any kind of war. And when Trump gave Putin a permission slip in Ukraine by pulling back, that sends a horrible signal. So I want peace, but we must stand with democracies, and that includes Taiwan.
我非常支持南西普洛西嘅決定，因為佢一個強大同埋非常有領導力嘅領袖，所以佢做咩我都好支持佢嘅。同埋我好支持佢支持我哋支持西藏同埋支持嗰個維吾爾族同埋嗰個人權嘅。但係咧講翻中美關係咧，其實我哋咧又要去睇翻下，我哋應該圍繞貿易同埋嗰個天氣嗰個改變、氣候改變。但係咧就我哋唔應該去製造一啲貿易戰。咁美中之間係有一啲歧見啦。咁台灣其實我係繼續支持佢哋獨立同埋自衛嘅。咁川普咧其實咧就係支持普京咧繼續去佔攻嗰個烏克蘭咧，其實係發出一個錯誤嘅信號俾佢。咁呢個係唔應該嘅。咁我咧其實係繼續係支持和平啦，包括但係我係反對戰爭嘅，同埋我係希望呢個和平同埋包括嗰個台灣嘅獨立性。
While I have a lot of respect for Speaker Pelosi, I do not agree with her decision to go to Taiwan in 2022. That was provocative action, and the absolute worst thing that could happen right now is a full-on war with China. What we see in Washington is a bipartisan hawkishness towards China, and that's resulted in a Cold War. And that Cold War has real effects here. As we ratchet up the tensions with China, we see an increase in anti-Asian hate in our own backyard. In Congress, I will fight to stop the Cold War with China. I will also fight to stop the blanket tariffs that we have on China today. And I want to move towards a world where we're cooperating with China. We may not agree on everything, but there are major international issues like climate change, nuclear proliferation, and the runaway threat of AI where we must work with China. At the same time, I'll maintain relations with Taiwan, but we'll make sure that it is not provocative. What we see in Congress, though, is Republicans and Democrats want to create this sort of hawkish stance towards China. So to move towards a world of peace, we're going to have to replace this consensus for war that we have in our country. And that's going to mean replacing both Democrats and Republicans in DC.
其實我好尊重佩洛斯嘅，但係我唔贊成佢係喺2022年咧係訪問台灣。如今咧美國日益強硬嘅對華政策咧，正係對我哋帶嚟一個非常危險嘅道路，亦都係可能係走向戰爭嘅道路。如果我哋有機會入國會咧，我一定會保障呢個事情唔會發生。我亦都相信咧，美國應該停止同中國嘅冷戰思維去尋求合作嘅。咁我哋合作方面咧，我哋例如係防止核武擴散啦、氣候變遷啊，及一啲可能失控嘅人工智慧嘅挑戰。我係長期支持美國嘅一個中國政策及1979年台灣關係法。呢啲法律係讓我哋美國能夠持續同台灣保持實質嘅關係，同埋我亦都唔贊成咧我哋係實施關稅嘅俾中國嘅。我亦都係支持取消目前中國商品嘅一切關稅，因為呢啲關稅淨係壓啲好多美國嘅小型企業。我亦都係希望咧喺民主共和黨喺對中國採取強硬嘅立場咧，我都希望能夠有個共識，能夠挑戰啲主張衝突咧同埋政治人物咧係推動一個和平合作嘅機會。
I was born in Hong Kong and I went to Taiwan for my grade school education, and I came here when I was 13 years old. So the situation with China and Taiwan and as well as US is deeply, deeply personal. And this is a time that I find that US ought to play the role as agents for peace and to truly respect dialogue between US and China and to really look at it that tariffs that Trump has pushed forward really hurt our relationship. And that as agents of peace, that I advocate for us to really make sure that we can encourage Taiwan and China with that direct dialogue. It's important. 我喺香港出世，喺台灣到大。我13歲嚟到三藩市，呢一個題目對我嚟講係一個非常之個人嘅故事，對我嚟講係一個好重要。我亦都覺得其實中國同美國之間應該有一個好和平、彼此尊重嘅交流，尤其是喺海關上，我哋睇到特朗普真係傷害到我哋嘅社區，佢不公平嘅關稅讓我哋受到好大嘅傷害。但係我亦都相信美國其實應該係成為一個和平嘅主張嘅支持者。咁亦都係因為咁樣，我會繼續嘅支持台灣同中國有直接嘅交流，能夠保持和平。
Peace and security in the Strait of Taiwan is essential to the whole world. We need this. We need Taiwan frankly, for our national security because they are the largest chip builder in the world. So preserving our relationship with them is extremely important. I do support Nancy Pelosi's visit to Taiwan. I do appreciate and support the strong stand that she took there. Our relationship with Taiwan is critical. However, we also need to ensure that we have a working relationship with China, and that requires diplomacy, and it also requires us to bring diplomacy to that region and ensure that there is no meltdown of the world order there, because it ensures the stability of the entire region. So on that front, I would say we absolutely need to respect both of them. I think the strategic ambiguity that the United States has practiced for many years now is probably a very smart way to go. Thank you.
安全係台灣海峽嘅基本嘅呢對呢個世界嘅基本嘅重要性。對於我哋嘅世界嘅安全性，保障我哋嘅關係咧係非常之重要嘅。我好支持而家強力嘅呢個態度啊，係保證同時咧，我哋亦都係要保證同中國之間嘅友好關係。喺嗰個方面咧，我哋要用外交嘅手段去保證中國嗰邊嘅區域咧唔會產生一個融化式嘅影響，因此應該係對兩方面咧都進行尊重，咁樣係用一啲聰明嘅手段去保證世界呢個方面嘅和平。
Thank you. And now is the fourth question. It will start with Choi Kai.
One real quick correction on translation for Scott.
唔好意思啊，想即係講翻美國對台灣一向嘅政策係向台灣銷售武器俾佢哋，讓佢哋有智慧嘅保護能力。唔該。
Apparently I was misinterpreted that saying that I support Taiwanese independence, and I did not say that. And so I want to make sure that the interpretation was correct for that.
Yes, thank you. Your campaign team has just corrected it in Chinese. Thank you so much. So sorry for that misinterpretation.
那对不起，有一些小插曲。那么刚才有一些翻译的问题，我们已经做了更正。那么接下来呢，我们是请问这个候选人，您当选国会议员之后提出的首要任务是什么，以及您的第一项立法会是什么 ？So the first question will start with Choi Kai. What will be your first priority if you, as a member of Congress, what would be your first legislation if you got elected?
Thank you. I have many priorities to focus on the economy here, but in 2026, Donald Trump will still be president, so it'll be difficult to pass things like Medicare for All and universal child care. But what we can make progress on is anti-corruption issues and foreign policy. The first piece of legislation I will introduce is a ban on members of Congress from doing insider stock trading. This is an issue where 90% of Republicans and 90% of Democrats agree. However, leadership does not give a vote on this because leadership wants to protect their members. I'm not going to go along with that. I'm going to file what's known as a discharge petition to force a vote on this issue, have everybody take the stand. This is the same legislative maneuver that Ro Khanna and Tom Massey just used to force the release of the Epstein files. And I believe I can go beyond that to doing the same on banning members of Congress from becoming lobbyists. It's another way corruption takes hold in DC. And also on cutting the military budget, another issue where a vast majority of voters, Republican and Democrat, agree, but a vast majority of our politicians do not.
如果我他日係能夠獲選為呢個國會議員嘅話，我首要嘅任務咧，我就係會一定要終止呢個貪腐，禁止國會議員咧係用內幕嘅消息去炒賣股票。我亦都係要終止企業嘅資金咧對政治做出嘅影響。雖然而家川普嘅當政嘅話，某一啲情況我哋係唔係咁容易去改善。但係我哋亦都係應該知道喺呢個情況上面，我哋係更加需要去大幅削減呢個軍事嘅預算。如果我係當選嘅話，我係想將呢啲軍事預算咧重新投放呢啲資源喺教育、住房同埋交通呢個設施方面，亦都係亦都係我覺得就係話就算而家有好多民主黨同埋共和黨，佢哋喺呢方面嘅話都有一定嘅知道，但係佢都唔會係咁好似我咁企出嚟去直斥其非嘅。
reinterpret。川普喺2026年之前呢個時間咧，佢都會當權嘅，所以我本來想做嘅工作，譬如講係所有人都可以得到健保，所有小朋友可以得到教育，呢啲嘢都可能冇機會做到㗎啦。但係喺呢個情況下，我希望可以做到嘅係停止國會入邊內部嘅交易。呢一件事係所有無論係民主黨定係共和黨嘅選民都會係支持嘅。但係我哋嘅國會議員當然唔會自己推自己去選舉，去斷咗佢哋自己嘅財路。咁 Ron Connor 同埋其他議員咧亦都係想推進要國會去釋放 Epstein 呢啲文件啦。但係我哋國會亦都唔會去咁樣做嘅。我哋國會，我哋所有嘅民眾，無論係民主黨定係共和黨，都同意嘅嘢，但係我哋嘅國會竟然唔同意。Complete。
那么刚才是有我们官方的翻译，就是在补充翻译一下，所以就是接下来我们继续我们的这个程序。那么 next will be Connie Chen.
I am immigrant. We are immigrants. We know how to fight for our rights. So on day one in Congress, we will fight for Medicare for all. We will reverse all the Donald Trump cuts to our health care. And not only that, we're going to do more for Medicare for all. We're also going to make sure that we have funding for affordable childcare and fully fund our K-12 classroom and free city college is what we're going to do in Washington, D.C. And we know at this moment we need to be a voice for our immigrant community. We're going to push back. We're going to invest in our community and make sure that our immigrant community has pathway to citizenship. And we fight and affirm sanctuary city and our birthright citizenship, as well as our naturalized citizenship. And this is what we will do. We're immigrants and we know how to fight, and I will fight for you in Congress. 我哋係移民啊，我哋知道點樣去爭取權益。我哋喺三藩市，我哋身為移民社區，我哋知道能夠點樣為我哋自己爭取權益，亦都係因為咁樣。喺第一日我成為你國會議員嘅時候，我會為你爭取全民保健，唔單止係全民保健，我哋要會爭取翻特朗普所削減嘅醫療保健嗰啲資費。我哋亦都會有唔單止全民保健，我會增加我哋嘅支持俾全民保健。當然，我哋亦都要支持我哋嘅教育制度，更增加我哋嘅托兒制度啦、經費啦，仲有我哋學校從幼稚園直至到12年班嘅呢啲所有嘅教育經費，仲有就係我哋嘅免費私立大學，我哋可以係爭取喺三藩市到 Washington DC 能夠有我哋嘅免費私立大學。當然，我哋亦都繼續嘅要爭取我哋嘅移民權益，讓我哋嘅出生公民權、我哋嘅入籍公民權，同埋繼續去投資俾我哋嘅移民社區。我哋係移民，我哋識得點樣為我哋自己爭取權益嘅。
My top priorities in Congress will focus on benefiting San Francisco families and all of you. I want to lower the cost of living because life right now is just not affordable. We need to focus on a lot of things, including expanding child care credits, returning ACA credits, and things like that to lower the cost of living. I want to expand economic opportunities. I want to strengthen public safety. And I am going to be a big fighter in Congress for American leadership in tech and AI. This is an area we do not want to cede to anyone else in the world, and we are constantly kind of under attack for that. So those are a lot of the things I will focus on. I also want to ensure that your voice is heard. So I will definitely be listening to you, talking to you, and taking your concerns back to Washington, D.C. so that I can bring resources back to San Francisco. Thank you.
做嘅就係要為所有你哋呢度嘅人去爭取，尤其係要降低我哋生活嘅成本，要擴大托兒嘅呢個減稅嘅額，亦都要擴張呢一個健保方面嘅減稅額，要擴大我哋就業方面嘅機會，更加加強公共安全方面嘅治安方面嘅能力。我哋美國，更加另外一個方面就係我哋要增強美國喺全世界方面嘅領導才能，係尤其喺高科技同埋 AI 方面，而家呢啲方面係受到攻擊嘅。我會係聆聽於你，將你嘅聲音帶去華盛頓 DC， 然後將資源帶翻嚟三藩市。
On day one, I will focus on making sure that the federal government gets back into housing to provide the funding that we need for mixed income housing and to make sure that we have financial support for low-income renters who are struggling to pay the rent. We need more vouchers and other supports to make sure we have stable housing. Healthcare will also be a top priority for me. I support Medicare for all, and until we get there, we have to fix the broken healthcare system we have, to force insurance companies to cover more kinds of care, to get rid of most prior authorizations, to reduce the cost of prescription drugs, things that will make people's lives better and more affordable. We also need universal child care, and we need a federal paid family leave program, which it's embarrassing we don't have in this country. Finally, we have to shore up our democracy, and that means a new Voting Rights Act to get rid of all of their work to stop people from voting, independent redistricting across the country, and to protect the civil rights of immigrants and LGBTQ people and reproductive health.
從第一日嚟講，我擔任國會議員咧，我咧就會重點去睇我哋嘅住房，令到呢個住房咧更加容易，同埋咧為一啲俾租金嘅人咧提供一啲券去幫助佢哋減緩佢哋嗰個俾租金嘅嗰個經濟負擔，同埋咧我會主張咧係做好我哋呢一個公共醫療嘅，同埋咧全民醫療，同埋咧我哋要去將而家呢個醫療制度破爛嘅醫療制度，將佢去修正。咁同埋我哋會去強迫我哋嗰啲保險公司咧，係要去受保賠本俾唔係賠本，係受保我哋嘅醫療項目，同埋咧要授權一啲佢哋成日都唔通過嘅呢啲醫療嘅嗰個費用。咁同埋咧，我會去爭取嗰個我哋嘅托兒服務啦。咁同埋咧，我就係會去主張我哋呢一個民主方面咧，就係我哋嘅選民嘅權利，我哋要保護我哋嘅公民同埋我哋嘅 LGBTQ 團體可以去真正投票。
Here comes to question 5, which starts from Connie. High housing costs are pushing many Asian American families out of San Francisco. What kind of federal housing policies would you support and/or propose to preserve housing affordability in historically immigrant neighborhoods, including expanding pathways to home ownership and supporting public housing? 我哋呢個問題會講到由陳思文開始回答。好多亞裔家庭因為高房價而不得不離開三藩市。如果你入咗個會，你會支持或者提出邊一啲嘅聯邦政府政策嚟維護移民聚居社區嘅住房可負擔性，包括拓展置業途徑同埋支持公共住房。
In San Francisco, we have built housing, and what I have learned that there are two key elements to build housing that people can afford is land and money. And San Francisco has done really well. We dollars and bond dollars, as well as identify lots that we can build with those dollars, those public dollars, to build housing that people can afford. But we also understand what's important is to preserve the existing housing that we have in our city by providing rental subsidies, by supporting those families that are living in SRO and living in affordable housing, that we make sure that they can stay housed. This is why in Congress, I will be working on the repeal of FAIR Clause so that we can expand and increase rental subsidies from the federal government. And we want to build more housing, again, supported by federal grants and federal support and resources. But we also know that it's not enough to just build housing for low-income families. We need to build also workforce housing for our teachers, nurses, and first responders and firefighters so that they too can live in our city. 喺三藩市，我哋咧好清楚知道，我哋唔單止係要建可負擔房屋，我哋要建一啲房屋係大家係可以負擔得到嘅。咁但係我哋睇得到咧，我學到兩樣嘢，能夠要建可負擔房屋咧，首先係有地，第二個咧一定要有金錢。咁樣喺三藩市咧，我哋投資咗好多公債去建立我哋嘅呢啲可負擔房屋，但係我哋同樣嘅咧又揾唔同嘅地帶能夠建呢啲房屋嘅。咁所以咧，我哋睇得到唔單止係咁喎，仲要係而家現有已經住翻喺三藩市嘅人都能夠可以負擔得起，就係幫助佢哋嘅租金啦，仲有就係同埋佢哋可以幫助佢哋繼續可以留翻喺三藩市。咁我哋睇得到，亦都係咁樣喺聯邦政府嘅時候咧，我哋要提供翻租金嘅資源，同埋即係英文咧，佢呢個聯邦政策咧叫做 Fair Clause， 我哋要改變呢個政策，能夠提供更加多嘅租金資源啦，能夠建立更加多可嘅負擔房屋。但係我哋睇得到嘅唔係淨係低收入房屋，我哋要支持我哋嘅護士、教師同埋消防員同埋我哋所有啲前線人員，亦都能夠讓佢哋可以負擔到係住翻喺三藩市，所以聯邦政府要提供呢啲資源俾佢哋。
The median net worth of Americans is just under $200,000. That's among homeowners. The median net worth of Americans who don't own a home is $10,000. We need to encourage home ownership and development of more housing in San Francisco because it is a path to creating wealth and generational wealth in families. It is a way to have a nest egg for retirement. One way we can do this in San Francisco that I have not heard anyone talk about previously is use the public land that we have, including, since we're talking about federal office here, the Naval Shipyard. Remediate that and start building lots of housing there quickly. There are 6,000 acres of San Francisco-owned land here. Many, many hundreds of parcels are unused or underutilized. That is a very quick way that we can start creating more housing and bring down the cost for everyone. Thank you.
如果係業主嘅話，你哋平均嘅財富價值係20萬；如果係非業主嘅話，你哋平均嘅財富嘅價值係10萬。所以我哋應該鼓勵大家成為業主，咁樣先可以得到世代相傳嘅財富，同埋有退休嘅資金。我認為應該用公共嘅地方，尤其係包括海軍嘅呢個造船廠，係好快咁樣可以起屋。嗰度有6000嘅英畝，係基本上冇用或者係低使用量嘅土地嚟嘅。咁樣嘅話喺嗰度起屋嘅話咧，就會好快咁樣將房屋帶到上俾我哋城市。
Over the past decade, I have helped lead a movement that we built here and across the country to build more homes. We don't have enough homes and it's exploding the cost of housing and pushing people out. As a member of Congress, I will work hard, and we just rolled out a platform about this to make a generational investment in new housing from the federal government. And that a $1.2 trillion investment over a decade paid for by reversing big parts of the Trump and Bush tax cuts for wealthy people and corporations. We need to make sure that that is being used for mixed income housing in local communities, and that housing is getting permitted and built quickly, and we are making good use of those tax dollars. We need to make sure that we are helping with low-cost financing for multi-unit construction. That market is frozen in this country, and we can, through Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, help unfreeze that market. We need to increase Section 8 and the low-income housing tax credit to spur affordable housing construction, and we should be paying cities that do the right thing by actually building a lot of new homes.
過去幾十年咧，我其實一路都喺度幫我哋嘅城市同埋成個美國喺度點樣推動可以建更多個房屋，因為我哋買唔起房屋或者冇房屋住咧，係將嗰啲人咧差唔多係趕走嘅。咁所以咧，我哋如果入職國會嘅話咧，我咧就會係不斷咁樣推動呢個公共房屋呢個政策。咁同埋咧，我哋會係揾啲錢嚟去資助呢一方面嘅政策。咁川普咧，其實佢做呢啲咁嘅減稅咧，係為咗富人而唔係為咗我哋呢啲普通大眾嘅。咁所以咧，我哋會係喺將呢啲咁嘅減稅嘅錢咧，我哋會用喺譬如一啲低成本嘅嗰低成本嘅資助嘅咁樣嘅房屋，而家係嗰個建設。咁所以呢一個咧係一個非常好嘅一個途徑嚟嘅。同埋我哋可以通過同 Fannie Mae 同埋 Section 8一齊合作，咁同埋將呢個聯邦嘅資源可以帶俾我哋嘅城市嘅房屋嘅公寓。
Amend interpretation. 1.2 trillion reverse tax cut from the Trump administration. 咁係1.2個兆億。係喺川普嘅嗰個減稅嘅過程中，係我哋要將佢變翻攞翻轉頭，逆轉翻轉頭嘅，去製造多混合收入嘅房屋。
Housing is a place where politics, as usual, has completely broken. The first place I rented when I moved to San Francisco was $500 a month. And no matter anything we've tried, that same place now is about $2,000 a month. We simply do not have the tools available to us at the federal government level to make housing affordable. Low-income housing tax credits are not enough. So that's why I call for creating a new entity called the Reconstruction Finance Corporation. This existed during the New Deal in the World War II era, and this could directly finance and build affordable housing. It could even spin off public developers to build the housing when private developers won't. It can do things like stockpile lumber and steel to control costs in the housing construction industry. And on top of that, it could even renovate our broken down SROs and a lot of the housing in San Francisco that needs renovation. In Chinatown, we had the New Asia project that was stuck in development for about a decade. If the RFC existed, that would have been built in a matter of years. On top of that, we do need rental subsidies, and we need a federal recognition of tenants unions. But the reality is, real estate developers control our politicians, and they make sure that none of this happens. I take no real estate money, and I'm going to break the control of real estate developers in Congress.
我記得我初嚟美國嗰陣時候咧，啲屋租咧係500蚊，而家咧都升到2000蚊，所以我覺得咧起一啲可負擔房屋咧，最重要嘅問題咧就係融資，所以我計劃咧會成立一個重建嘅融資公司咧，咁係可以直接咧係有啲資金咧去能夠建多一啲可負擔房屋。我亦都係覺得咧 RFC 咧係可以控制到個建築成本，又係利用全職我哋嘅建築材料同埋鋼鐵。我亦都係知道咧， 新亞洲嗰個項目啦，係亦都係因為咁樣咧，而令到佢可以重建嗰個速度係會快啲嘅。除咗之外咧，我亦都希望能夠支持呢個租客嘅工會啦，同埋咧係成立多啲聯邦支持我哋呢個社區嘅土地嘅進拓，令到我哋更加可以建築一啲可長久嘅房屋。多謝。
Thank you. And now here comes to the question number 6, and then we'll start from Marie. Nancy Pelosi has been representing San Francisco in the Congress for decades. Can you give one example of what you would do differently if elected to Congress? Nancy Pelosi 呢，普洛西在国会代表我们三藩市已经有数十年的时间了。如果您当选进入国会，请举出一个您会跟他做法不同的例子。
So I was a little girl in San Francisco in class with one of Nancy Pelosi's daughter when she was elected to Congress. It is amazing to me that she has been the congressperson my entire sort of cognizant life. I respect her tremendously. I think she has done a lot of things really well. Probably one thing that I would do differently is really engage a lot more with the community and with different aspects of the community. She's at such a high level that I think it's harder for her to get back and do this now because she's so high up and so respected. But I want to make my representation truly representative of this community and coming back and talking to people all the time. I am a bold bridge builder. I run Connected SF, and the way we get things done in San Francisco is that we bring people together and we listen to them, even the people we disagree with, and we work towards solutions. So I think I would do more on the ground engagement as your congressperson. Thank you.
自從係一個小女孩，我就同布萊西嘅女兒係一齊讀書嘅。咁基本上我有記憶嘅呢個生活中咧，布萊西都係我哋嘅國會國會議員。咁我對佢係非常之尊重嘅，我認為佢有好多嘢係做得好好嘅。咁我想做唔同嘅一個方法咧，方案咧就係我要同我哋嘅社區多啲接觸嘅。佢而家可能咧就已經係好高嘅層次啦，做唔到啦。但係如果係我真係成為國會議員嘅話咧，我一定會真實咁樣去代表我哋呢個社區嘅。我而家係 run 緊一個組織叫做 Connected SF， 我係將唔同嘅人係帶埋一齊，真正咁樣去聽佢哋講嘢，就算係唔同嘅意見咧，我哋都會係去認真咁樣聆聽。咁樣先至可以將我哋嘅真正嘅民意咧係帶上面嘅。
You know, I think sometimes we in San Francisco have taken Nancy Pelosi for granted because we're so used to having a force of nature representing us, and people don't always remember everything she's done. She's moved mountains on healthcare, on around immigration, for people living with HIV, LGBTQ people, for working families, the child tax credit. I could go on and on and on and on. And even when she was Speaker of the House, I would see her at community events in San Francisco, so she never forgot where her roots were, and so I am in awe of her leadership. What I will say is one area where I wouldn't call it a disagreement, but it is a high priority for me is housing, and housing will be a top priority for me. I think that the politics have changed and we have more and more support for a pro-housing policy to end our housing shortage and to reduce the cost of housing for people, and that will be an absolute high priority for me.
OK， 其實有時咧，我哋喺因為 Nancy Pelosi 咧喺我哋三藩市咧做代表咗我哋咁耐咧，我哋好似已經係覺得係佢所做嘅一切咧都係應有嘅，甚至可能有啲人都唔記得佢對我哋城市 做出嚟過幾多個改變。譬如佢一路喺度倡導我哋嗰個保健計劃啊，跟住 HIV 啊，跟住同埋為我哋嘅 LGBTQ 嗰個羣體一路伸張好多爭取好多權益啊，同埋有啲托兒嘅嗰啲減稅額啊，咁佢係作為議長嘅時候咧，咁其實我哋都我哋都成日喺活動度見佢嘅。咁如果我會可以參選嘅話咧，我成功參選咧，我咧就會係將房屋咧就係一路都係擺喺我嘅優先事項嘅。咁我會係將呢個房屋短缺呢個問題咧解決咗佢，等到我哋大家公民咧都有更加多嘅房屋可以住。
I have a lot of respect for Nancy Pelosi, especially the pioneering work she did when she first entered Congress on the HIV/AIDS crisis. But there are several areas where I would be different from Nancy Pelosi. For one, I would support tuition-free public colleges and trade schools. This is something that would only cost $80 billion a year. That's less than how much we increase our defense budget every year. We can absolutely support it. I would also support Medicare for all. On top of that, I would make sure we ban members of Congress from trading stocks. Members of Congress have access to insider information that they use to trade stocks and make tons of money off of that. I would also ban members of Congress from becoming lobbyists. Currently, industries recruit members of Congress to become lobbyists after, and that's how they make sure that members of Congress do their bidding while they're in Congress. Finally, on top of that, I would be different on foreign policy. Speaker Pelosi did vote to increase the defense budget last year. I would not vote to spend another dime on the defense budget. The Pentagon has never passed an audit. We need to slash the defense budget. And finally, I would commit to doing town halls multiple times a year while I'm your representative.
Thanks. 我都當然好尊重佩洛斯佢呢幾年做呢個國會議員為咗你出貢獻。咁但係如果我係能夠去做一啲同佢有分別嘅地方咧，我係希望咧，我係能夠咧撥用呢個800萬嘅款項咧，喺呢個公共大學嗰度咧係發展呢方面嘅教育嘅。同埋我亦都係希望咧，能夠將呢個款項咧係投資落去咧全民保險啦，同埋咧亦都係呢個係亦都唔準我哋呢個國會嘅議員咧係用呢個內部嘅資料咧係做一個炒賣股票，亦都係唔想企嘅資金咧係對政治嘅影響嘅，同埋我亦都係希望咧係將我亦都係唔主張咧係將太多金錢咧擺喺呢個防衞呢個措施上面。
Speaker Emerita Nancy Pelosi is and will always be legendary Congress member and a speaker to San Francisco, and we're forever should be grateful for her contribution to our city, to our state, and to our country. The one thing I will do differently to her is that I'm going to commit it to continue to be able to actually speak directly to our Chinese American community in our language, be it in Cantonese and Mandarin, and I look forward to continuing that dialogue. 我哋嘅普魯西國會議員係一個好傳奇嘅國會議長，佢唔單止代表我哋嘅三藩市，代表我哋加州，甚至代表我哋全個國家。我哋好感激佢對我哋嘅國家同埋成個佢一生嘅人對我哋嘅貢獻。我其中一個唯一一樣嘢會同佢有唔同嘅地方就係我能夠直接嘅以中文。無論係國語又好或者廣東話又好，直接嘅同我哋嘅社區有交流同埋有交通，所以我願意繼續嘅能夠同我哋嘅社區直接嘅以中文交流。
guys, we are coming to the closing statement and the starting process. Order should be discussed first. 而家時間都差唔多啦，我哋已經不知不覺問咗一共就6個問題。咁而家就係候選人嘅呢個結束語，我哋由從威士哥開始。
I think when we think about who is going to step into this seat representing San Francisco after almost 40 years of an absolutely iconic leader who has moved mountains for San Francisco and for our nation, we need someone who wakes up every morning thinking, what am I going to do for San Francisco today? That is what I do. I wake up every morning, and I've done that as a member of the Board of Supervisors on the State Senate, working with our city, delivering for our communities over and over again. We also need someone who doesn't just talk about achieving progressive goals, but has shown the ability to build the coalitions, to take on some of the most powerful interests in the world, to deliver and to pass laws implementing progressive goals, and I have done that. I have fought with the oil industry, with the telecom industry, with the health insurance industry, on behalf of San Francisco residents, on behalf of consumers, on behalf of the public, to make our city and our state a better place. And I will take those skills and that passion and that love for San Francisco to represent us in Congress. I will do this community proud, and it would be such a deep honor to represent San Francisco in Congress. Thank you.
我覺得咧，無論邊個係坐呢個咁樣嘅代表三藩市呢一個選區呢個位咧，其實都係好特別，同埋非常之有代表性，同埋係好傑出嘅。咁同埋咧會令到我哋三藩市同成個美國咧係即係令三藩市係喺美國入邊咧係可以睇到我哋三藩市嘅。咁我咧就會。其實每日朝頭早咧，我自己都自問嘅，我今日可以為三藩市做到啲咩嘢咧？我為我哋個社區可以帶嚟嘅啲咩服務，可以造福咗我哋個社區啲咩嘢咧？咁我咧就唔係淨係講嘅，我係會有行動嘅，同埋我會係同我哋嘅聯盟咧一齊咧係為咗我哋嗰啲進步嘅嗰啲目標咧去工作嘅。咁我係譬如其實我呢度都已經有好多呢啲工作，譬如我有同嗰個。我打擊咗呢啲石油公司啦、電信公司啦、保險公司啦，咁我咧就係希望可以為我哋嘅消費者同埋我哋嘅公眾係做得更好，造福佢哋大家嘅。咁我希望可以帶我嘅技能啦。可以去代表三藩市，同埋我會覺得好榮幸可以為三藩市嘅居民代表去進入國會嘅。多謝大家。
San Francisco faces real challenges, crushing costs, homelessness, underfunded schools. So we need Medicare for all and universal child care. We need to cut the military budget and reinvest that in education, housing, and transit. And we must end corruption, ban members of Congress from trading stocks inside, and end corporate money in politics. And right now, all of that is possible because I'm not the only one running to do it. There are candidates all over the country running against a corrupt establishment, and I'm reaching out to them to organize a team of us that will go and change what's possible in Washington. Look, Congress is not Sacramento or City Hall where Democrats run everything, and I'm the only one on this stage who's managed to turn big ideas into real action in Washington. I'm also the only one willing to take on not just Republicans, but a corrupt Democratic establishment. I'm not running to join that broken establishment. I'm running to change it.
三藩市正係面臨嚴峻嘅挑戰、沉重嘅生活成本、無家可歸嘅問題，同埋缺乏咗資金嘅學校。我哋真係我要重新 強調我哋需要全民醫療保險保健、全民託兒服務，並一定要削減軍事預算，重新投放資源喺教育、住房同埋交通建設上面。我哋更加需要終止貪腐，禁止國會議員用內幕消息去炒賣股票，亦都係更終止企業資金對政治嘅影響。呢一切都係可以實現嘅，因為全國各地都有候選人參選去挑戰呢個貪腐嘅建制。我亦都會組織一個團隊喺華盛頓推行真正嘅改變。國會唔係好似有三藩市市政廳全部由民主黨全面掌控。我係在場唯一係曾喺華盛頓將宏大理念轉化為實際嘅成果嘅候選人，而且我係唯一願意同時挑戰共和黨及貪腐嘅民主黨政治建制嘅候選人。三藩市唔能夠再被只會做空洞承諾嘅職業政治家操控。我參選係要把握呢個充滿可能性嘅時刻，轉化為行動，去改變呢個城市同埋呢個國家。多謝各位。
It is extra special for me as an immigrant and someone who grew up in Chinatown to be in Chinatown in our Victory Hall, to be standing in front of you and running for Congress. It is amazing to be here, and I'm very grateful to be here. As your Budget Committee Chair, we have been fighting for our community. We prioritize funding for healthcare, for education, for our immigrant community. We fight funding for tenants, for housing, and for transit. With that same tenacity and same spirits and same commitment, I will take our agenda collectively as working people from San Francisco to Washington, D.C. I understand our pain and I understand our voices. This is our moment. This is a historical moment for us, for our community, to take our voice from San Francisco and to Washington, D.C. And especially in Chinatown and in Victory Hall, where we've been told time and time again, we cannot get out of Chinatown. But this is our moment. We will take our working people's agenda, our immigrant agenda, from Chinatown, from San Francisco, and all the way to Washington, D.C. 對於我嚟講，身為一個第一代移民喺華埠度長大，今日能夠喺呢個機會喺勝利堂，喺我哋嘅華埠勝利堂去宣佈，去話我哋係會參選成為國會議員，去代表我哋嘅社區，對我嚟講係好有意義。我亦都好明白呢個係我哋嘅歷史性。身為你嘅經濟預算主席，我哋一齊去為我哋嘅社區爭取，我哋爭取預算。為我哋嘅健康保險，為我哋嘅教育，為我哋嘅移民社區去爭取一啲資源同埋資金。我哋亦都爭取資金去保障我哋嘅租客，保障我哋嘅房屋，同埋保障我哋嘅公共交通。同樣性嘅，以呢一個我哋工薪家庭嘅一個目標同埋計劃，我會帶喺呢個從三藩市去直接到華盛頓 D.C. 我好明白我哋一直以嚟嘅歷史。我明白我哋華人社區同埋我哋嘅移民社區嘅痛苦同埋我哋嘅心聲。我明白到我哋喺華人社區喺呢度話俾我哋聽，佢哋話俾我哋聽，我哋唔可以離開華埠，我哋唔離開到呢度。但係今日我哋可以，如果我哋支持我哋嘅華人社區，支持我哋嘅移民社區，支持我哋工薪家庭，我哋係可以從華埠、從三藩市直至我哋完全嘅能夠帶到我哋嘅計劃同埋目標，去爭取我哋嘅權益，去到華盛頓 D.C. 多謝。
First, I want to say thank you to all of the organizations that sponsored this event today, and I want to say thank you to Joyce and Ling for conducting an incredibly professional, wonderful debate. Thank you, or forum, excuse me, forum. So thank you. I want to share with everyone here that this is my first opportunity to speak publicly since I entered the race for Congress. I only entered this race 3 weeks ago. And I entered it because I didn't see the values of common sense and pragmatism being represented in the race. I didn't see the values of the communities that I have stood shoulder to shoulder with fighting for things here in San Francisco represented in this race. And so I decided at the last minute to get in. And I am so grateful for this being my first opportunity to speak because I feel very, very connected and close with this community. We have fought for things in San Francisco together. I left my job in tech 6 years ago when Chesa Boudin was elected because I did not want him as my DA, and I wanted to figure out what was wrong in San Francisco. And I have been fighting for San Franciscans, not our screwed up government. I have been fighting for San Franciscans every day since I left my job 6 years ago. And I have worked with so many of you, and I'm so grateful for your participation and your engagement in making San Francisco the best place it can possibly be. And I have also realized, as I have engaged in this fight, hand-to-hand combat on a daily basis with our city government, that you really need to be in office to make a difference. That's why I supported Daniel Lurie. He has brought the exact kind of outsider perspective and pragmatism and common sense and lowered the temperature of the battles in San Francisco and actually got things done. And that is what I will do for you in Washington, D.C. I will lower the temperature. I will work with people to actually make things better for San Franciscans and for all Americans. I really hope to earn your vote. I love this community. I feel like our values are very aligned, and I am looking forward to representing you in Congress. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Connie.
好多謝各位組織同埋 Joyce 同 Link 係主持咗今日咁專業嘅會議。呢一個係我3個星期前參加競選嘅第一次公開發言。我見唔到，我當時參選係因為我見唔到普通人嘅常識係受到代表嘅。我見唔到同我並肩作戰嘅人係受到代表嘅。我喺呢度覺得係非常之同大家有聯繫同埋好有親近嘅感覺。我6年前離開咗我嘅高科技嘅工作，係因為博切斯。我係覺得佢咁樣嘅人唔可以去代表我哋三藩市。自從嗰次之後，我就不斷每日去為三藩市去進行奮鬥。我好中意同你哋一齊嘅聯繫同埋交流。我覺得我哋可以建立一啲最好嘅一啲關係。我而家係親眼咁樣見到，如果我哋冇親手去主理我哋嘅政府嘅話，我哋唔可以喺辦公室去做官員嘅話，我哋就唔可以改變我哋嘅政府嘅運作。咁呢個亦都係我點解當初首先去支持羅偉市長嘅一個原因，就係因為我覺得一般人有普通常識嘅人係可以將我哋嘅溫度去調低嘅。咁呢個亦都係點解我要去華盛頓去參選嘅一個原因，係我想將我哋嘅政治之間嘅紛爭嘅溫度去調低。我好中意呢個社區，我覺得我同你哋呢個社區係有好多嘅價值核心觀嘅交流。咁我希望可以得到你哋嘅支持去競選國會議員。
Thank you, Troika. Thank you, Connie. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Scott, for spending time and answering all the questions that Asian American cares about. It means a lot in terms of the decision making for the voters. And because of the time limit, we still have more questions for you guys. So now, please have the four candidates come forward. We're going to present the questions from our audience and our co-host for you to bring home to answer. It's a homework. 那么最后呢，我们要呈现所有的这个问题，我们收集来的要给4位候选人带回去，那他们会各自的向我们的这个主办单位还有观众朋友回复。
Thank you for the homework.
All the club leaders, co-hosts, please come on up for a group photo opportunity. Rose Park, Sabina, Lawrence,
And
please come
also,
up for a photo opportunity. Partners,
before we close, we are going to invite the volunteer, the co-host, or partner, and candidates. Let's come to the stage to have a group